G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing my tips for round 16 of the season. Brutal week last week, I'll tell you what. Went for a few upsets, got the wrong one or two, got a few wrong upsets, which always damages how it all pans out. Just the three, I've gone from 2nd to 7th. Unbelievable scenes. So yeah, not too stoked with that. Upon review, probably went kicked through the corridor a little bit too hard this week just gone. But anyway, that's been and gone. Time to respond. And yeah, put a better performance together. So let's go. Thursday night football. We got Brisbane, Richmond. This one will be at the Gabba. I think Brisbane will win. I think that they will win. I'm going to go 21 points. Yes, their record obviously quite exemplary at home. They haven't been in ripping form lately, although their win against the Saints would suggest otherwise. Defensively, great against the Saints. Richmond have been in good form. I think they've come off the bye, and teams winning off the bye, I think only one is one, maybe two out of the entire competition. So, anyway, with all that said and done, yeah, I think Brisbane looking good. Very tough to beat the Gabba. I suspect that they'll win, although Richmond historically have a good record. Going to back the Lions in. Friday night football, what an interesting game we got here. Sydney and Geelong. Sydney coming off a 171-point victory out of this world, so that'll give them some confidence. They got Geelong, who have won, I think, two of their last three at the very least. Lost to Port Adelaide in there, but yeah, have been definitely better. Hopefully get Paddy Dangerfield back. Jeremy Cameron will be out of action, one would think. Well, yeah, he's definitely out with that concussion. Last two results have been to the way of the category, almost 100 points, both of them. I haven't picked Geelong for weeks. I'm going to tip them this time. They better not let me down. I don't think I've tipped them to win for a very long time, but yeah, I've got them as my pick for this week. I think, yeah, the midfield generally gets the job done. If Paddy's in, that'll help big time. No Cameron out will definitely pinch us a little bit, but Rowan's been in career best form the last 3 weeks. Then we've got Adelaide Oval. Adelaide hosting North Melbourne. This one, I think, pretty comfortable to go with Adelaide here. They're on the up. They're playing some really good footy. Yeah, North are struggling a bit. More competitive, but probably not quite in the same class as Adelaide, and let alone away from home. This one we've got at Marvel, Western Bulldogs and Fremantle. I think, yeah, the Doggies did a number on the Dockers last time, and that was away from home. I'll be tipping the Doggies at home. Play relatively good footy at Marvel. Few injuries down back, which will hurt a bit. But if their midfield can get on top, they'll be looking really good. If Fremantle win, I will just have to keep tipping Fremantle if Sean Darcy's in the team. It seems like if he's not in the team, they don't win. Especially when they've been in good form. I'm happy to go with the Doggies. So, Freo haven't been amazing travelling away. Although, a good win against the D's at the MCG. Backing in the Dogs, though, I feel like I'm ridiculing every single decision I make here. Yeah, it's had an amazing sleep, that's for sure. Saturday afternoon, Heritage Bank Stadium, we have Gold Coast and Collingwood. Good win from Gold Coast over the Hawks, which a few teams have done this year. And Collingwood, an absolute thriller, one of the games of the year at the MCG last week against the Crows, getting the job done. Happy to go with the Pies here. Pretty hard to tip against them with the form that they are in at the moment, and they've only lost, I think, 2 games of the year, if that. I suspect that they'll be too good. I believe Gold Coast will give them a little bit of a, well, not a run for their money, but they'll be competitive for portions of the game. But I think, yeah, Collingwood, they play 4 quarters and they're always fit and firing at the end of games, which, yeah, was why they've won a lot of games. Now we go to Essendon and Port Adelaide. This one's going to be at the MCG Saturday night. Big game. Bombers went down to the Dockers. This was away. Port Port could be coming off the bye here. I'm going to be going with Port. Very disappointed with the Bombers. Thought they'd get the job done over the Dockers. It's hard to go against Port with their current form at the moment. Looking invincible at times, minus Trent McKenzie if you keeping an eye on the watch list on the Wednesday. Sunday, the final games of the round, we've got Hawthorn hosting Carlton at the MCG. Wouldn't have tipped Carlton for a long time, but still... Oh, which way we go? We'll go Carlton. Hawthorn without Sicily, it's kind of like Fremantle without Sean Darcy, somehow the greatest player of all time for them. I'll be going the Blues after their good result the other week over the Gold Coast Suns. I think they're the better side and more consistent in various ways, shapes and forms. But no Sicily out is a big one for the Hawkers. The second last game of the round, we've got Melbourne GWS at TIO. I'll be happy to go with Melbourne. Tipped them to beat Geelong. Didn't quite get the job done. The form stacks up pretty well. Probably around that top 4 mark. And GWS will definitely give it a good shake and bake. I think Melbourne will be too strong in the end. At Optus Stadium, we've got West Coast and St Kilda. West Coast, one of their darkest days in history. $10 up against the Saints, $1.05. Yeah, we would be pretty mad to tip West Coast. I'll be comfortably going the Saints. Most teams have been pretty comfortable over the Eagles. All right, that's me squared away for this week, guys. So I've tipped Brisbane over Richmond, Geelong to beat Sydney, Adelaide to get over the line against North, Western Bulldogs to beat Fremantle, Collingwood to beat Gold Coast, Port to defeat Essendon, Carlton to jump over the Hawks, Melbourne to crush the Giants, and St Kilda to walk all over the Eagles. Those are my picks for round 16. That's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed my tips for this week. Comment who you think is going to win this weekend, and also I want to hear you guys for the most likely to cause an upset as well. Very interested to hear your thoughts there too. But that's a wrap of the tips, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe away, all of that good stuff, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next video.